Yeah, man, yeah, man. So, Auntie Susie, let me get straight into it.
All right. So, a quick mention of our sponsors. All right. Vaval Links to Bagay Carnival is brought to you by Bank of St. Lucia, all the bank you need. Yes, Campari, Creamery, Novelties, Courts, Climax, and the CPMC, that is, of course, the Carnival Planning and Management Committee. We have a performance stage, and that's powered by Piton, and also these event guys. So
I just love how we say I'm always very happy the way we're always excited about our sponsors, like especially when we say Bank of St. Lucia. We always
because it's all the bank you need.
Excited, and you know, I just want.
I don't really see the excitement. You want to mention Bank of St. Lucia again, and let's see if we see some more excitement. Because I didn't get it from Celia.
All the bank you need.
All the bank you need.
Every day we
we begin your every day.
Yes.
We even do the professional voice.
I'm just
So before we go into our interview, today is Sneakers Day.
Yeah, man.
So to me, Sneakers Day is just a reminder of, using movement as medicine, prioritizing your health and wellness, mental health especially, staying hydrated, minding your business, oiling your skin,
drinking your water.
Drink all of that, see my girl. So for those persons who ask, Sneakers Day, what is that about? This is what it's about. Yeah. Prioritizing your health and wellness. Every aspect of that.
You have your sneakers on?
Hey, let me tell you.
Okay. I'll have sneakers on.
You have yours. Everybody has.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah.
I have my sneakers on. Yeah. Okay. So let's get into it.
Yes.
Where's the vibe?
So we're going to our interview first.
You go to our interview first?
We are.
You special Bank of St. Lucia. You're just changing the format of the show.
Change your whole trajectory.
We're so excited.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. We'll let them know where's the vibe.
Okay.
Afterwards.
Bank of St. Lucia,
we'll go straight to the interview.
All right.
Yes.
So St. Lucia, we have one of the most prominent sponsors when it comes not just about Carnival, but I think when it comes to the entertainment industry on a whole, I think Bank of St. Lucia has proven that they are willing to put their money where their mouth is. So we have a representative from Bank of St. Lucia, my personal friend, Anna D.C. Edmonds.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Missy, give Anna a round of applause, please. Yeah, man. Anna, big up yourself.
Happy to be here.
So tell us, what is Bank of St. Lucia doing as it relates to Carnival this year?
We are doing a lot this year. We have been, like you said, big sponsors of Lucian Carnival for quite a few years. Last year, I think we were gold sponsors of the National Carnival events. This year, I'm happy to say that we have bumped that up to platinum sponsorship.
More money.
Of our national events. So we're really looking forward to that. So, that covers everything. We're talking Panorama, King and Queen of the Bands, Calypso Finals, Soca Monarch, all of these things, right? Queen Show, all of that. So we bumped up to platinum this year. And look out, because we're going to have quite a few things happening, as we always do. But I'm sure, this year we're going to ramp that up a little bit more to match our sponsorship level for sure.
Okay.
So that's on the national end. On the private end, because we have our national events, we have private events as well, where we sponsor a ton of events every single year. This year we're back with, I think I'm gonna start from the beginning to make sure I don't forget anybody. One of the first events is the National Carnival Queen Pageant, and of course we do have our contestant, Miss Emily Tiso, Miss Bank of St. Lucia 2025. So we've been doing a lot of work with her this year, as we have done in the past with all our other contestants. We've actually started releasing some clips from our BSL Queens podcast that we just started this year, where we had all our other contestants join her to give her a few tips and so on. So you guys could check that out on our Instagram page. In addition to that, we are sponsoring WOW this year, right? We're also sponsoring Escape, right? So you could look out for us there. We did that last year as well. We're also sponsors of Indulgence Breakfast Fete. We are also sponsoring Bacchanal Brunch. We are also sponsoring Sunup. And of course, Color Me Red and Red Brunch. So we have a lot going on.
See, that's why when you say Bank of St. Lucia, all the bank you need. You have to say it if you're
Chess. Now hear that, you realize a lot of shatter events they sponsor in.
What do you mean by shatter events? Tell me.
Shatter events.
That's
like
not true.
events.
That's not true, Cyril. Come on. We just spoke about all the national events that we're sponsoring. And I know you're just teasing, you know, but I hope that's not something that the listeners, think he's serious about, because it's not. I mean, we do look at the events that are, I guess, on a bit of a larger scale for the carnival season, where we can go in and have a lot of visibility, we can engage with the patrons, that kind of thing. We also have, long-standing relationships, I guess, with a lot of those events that we've sponsored. We've seen them be success events over the years, so we have stuck. I mean, when we think about Color Me Red and Red Brunch, we have been doing this for years. Wow as well. And we have a lot of opportunities to go in there, like I said, and engage with the patrons. So we look forward to that every year, of course.
Okay. One of the things I'm most impressed about when it comes to Bank of St. Lucia, how they promote their Carnival Queen delegate.
Let me tell you.
They go very hard.
Oh, gosh.
Having the picture up. At
the billboards
in Grozy Lake, right?
And we have one in town this year, the Bridge Street branch, right on Jeremy Street. That's
and
new.
You know what I like also? Even their past queens or delegates, they're also involved in a lot of your
that's what they've done in the
marketing as well.
Yeah, so we have definitely kept them on board with us. I mean, you would see them in a lot of our ads. You see them with the leaf card ads. They're constantly engaged with us. I mean, any little thing that we're doing, we reach out to Benel, Annika, Xenia all the time. And it's so cute, because it's kind of like, we have a little family I see that. And our managing director is so involved as well, so they all have great relationships with him, his wife, everybody on the marketing team. They're like our little sisters. So
that's lovely. I like that.
Yeah, and we will be continuing that with Emily, of course.
Yeah, it shows continuity. It shows that you guys aren't just interested in them for that particular year, because they're growing up for the pageant.
Yes, it's true.
But the relationship is long-standing. I like that. As far as sponsorship for the national events, we have things like Soca Mona coming, right?
Yes.
Which is one of the biggest competitions for the season. So tell us about your involvement in the competitions, not just Soca Mona, but we have Calypso as well and Panorama.
I mean, well, of course, there's that large cash contribution that we give. But like I mentioned earlier, we do a lot, I guess, when it comes to visibility. We always have promotions for our customers as well. Not even our customers, for the public, I should say. Right? Because even if you're not a Bank of St. Lucia customer and you come to these events, you do have opportunities to win with Bank of St. Lucia. So, we're involved in that way as well. Not just cash, right? We're on the ground. I mean, you see all of our feather banners, our branding. So in terms of the involvement when it comes to the specific events, I mean, I think there's only so much that we can do, but I will say that we are always on the ground for every single national event. You will see Bank of St. Lucia there. You will see our staff. You will see our representatives. Whether it is just we have photos taking place, or little promotions on the night or throughout the season, you're sure to see us there.
Okay. Bank of St. Lucia.
All the bank you need it.
Yeah. I like that. I think that's needed. We need the support from the private sector, and I'm happy that Bank of St. Lucia sees it fit to invest heavily into Lucian Carnival. You said you'll injected more money in Soca Monarch, so I have the price money going up. You check? But I love it. I think other companies should take note and invest heavily in the carnival, because
it's our culture, right?
It's our culture. It's the biggest economic activity happening on island, so people should definitely be part of that.
Definitely.
We really want to show appreciation, and right here at Vaval Links, it's a little surprise, but we had something organized for you. We just couldn't bring it to the room, but for being a tile spot, it's wrapped. I hope
that's a joke, or that's right. That's what I'm saying.
That's why we're ready.
Let me tell you, because if that's a joke, the next time I'm on the wave, I will ask for my prize, my gift, my whatever, my token of appreciation.
There, but
and I will mention, if I don't get it today, I will take it up
token
with
of
you.
appreciation.
Yes.
Yeah, I have it there. That's
You
what I'm
have
saying.
it.
I just didn't know if I
I
would bring it in
see.
the studio. Like, I don't know if the timing was right.
You can bring it so you can go and take it. I'm here.
No, we'll hold it down.
Yo.
Go and get it.
Yo,
You can go.
I couldn't go and get it.
Yeah, man. We wait for
Go
you.
get
Yeah,
it.
man. All right.
When you hear that, lock the door, open it again.
I don't know why I
Yeah,
don't
man.
stress that.
I know about Al, but I definitely have a gift for you.
Oh,
I do. Oh,
So-
Al is coming in.
On behalf
I hear something
of-
in his hand. There's
of
sweetie.
Vaval
But
Links,
that's not yours.
on Vaval Links for just being a title sponsor. We really, as I said, every time we talk about Vaval Links, we just mention Bank of St.Lucia and we get so much
You have to
excitement.
know.
So we just want to give you a token
Oh
of
my
appreciation.
goodness.
What is
But
this?
it's just
How's
showing,
that?
it's
Good
just showing a
question.
continuous link with us and Bank of St.Lucia. So it's
Oi.
A butterfly.
Yes.
Butterfly.
link.
Just
Oh,
continue.
the people invest $1 million in Carnival. That butterfly you're giving them.
That does not even belong to him.
Him. Oh,
says you keep
come
that
better
one?
than that.
Important.
Marcia,
On behalf of
Masana,
Vaval,
what
that's
were
not
you?
the gift we're giving you. We are giving you
I'm
that
so
gift.
appreciative,
No,
Albert.
it's the thought that, we...
What fortune would you do that?
Just to let you know,
What I want to
he
tell- I can't tell
thought
them
of giving
on
it
air.
to me as well. Huh?
Wow.
So,
So that
yes.
passed through your hands too.
It has.
All
But
right.
it's the thought that counts. It's the
Well,
thought.
It's a thought. I appreciate
know.
it, Al.
I have
It's a deal.
a real gift for you.
Okay.
Right.
Alright.
So, Vaval Links, I said it now, it's also sponsored by Deeper Than Soca.
Oh, nice.
We have some nice merch.
Some
here.
merch. Ooh,
I'm gonna
that
give
is
you this
pink.
bucket hat.
I think
Yeah,
that was
man.
so thoughtful because you know I'm obsessive pink,
Yeah,
right?
man. Now hear that. I have for everybody, you know.
I
Not
thought I was
just
I called
special
dibs
today.
on the
Today,
black
are
one
special.
already.
today.
You are
You could have let me
special.
have my moments.
You have your moment, all the bank you
calling
need.
dibs. Why? I haven't tried on your tea yet. I'm calling dibs on the black one already. Sorry, my
You
girl.
good,
Have
you
your
good.
That's
moment.
okay. That's okay.
Have
I
your
love
moment.
it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
I love
Bank
it.
of St.
Thank
Lucia, all the
you.
bank. That's why
All
I'm
the
telling
bank you
though.
need. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
say it if you're a whole carnival chest.
Whole
See there.
chest. I'll be giving them the all the bank you need. Yeah, man. Big up Bank of St. Lucia. And anything you want to say before you leave?
Tell the public why they should come out and support these events.
I mean, sure. And before I get into that, I think just one more thing, like I mentioned, the promotions that we have as well. We have had a promotion running, I think, for the first of the month that goes up until the 30th of June. So customers do have a few more days to get involved, where you can either sign up for one of our BOSL Visa credit cards, or if you're an existing customer, you can use a BOSL Visa credit card, spend $500 or more. Not too much, and that's cumulative. So you don't have to spend the 500 in one go, right? You can do 100 today, 200 next week kind of thing before June 30th though. Yes. And you can...
I'm getting one tomorrow.
Awesome. Love to hear that. So that means you're in the draw, and we will be selecting 5 lucky customers, and they'll each be winning themselves 2 tickets to Color Me Red.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
nice.
That's awesome, right? What else can I say in terms of coming out to the events? I mean, there's so many other events as well that we're not sponsoring, but I guess in general, I would say, come out to everything. I think it's really important that we support our culture and support our carnival, and it's one of those things that I think I'm really proud of, because even when I look at other islands, look at other countries, and I see, some of them that they're trying to get the carnival started up and stuff like that, and they don't have the support of their government, they don't have the support of the companies, they don't have the support of their people even. And I look at St. Lucia and I say, like, I was saying to some friends of mine overseas that are trying to do this in another island, and I was saying to them, here in St. Lucia, everybody comes out. For every single event, you always see, 300, 400, so many people, thousands of people at big events,
The words I love people using now, they're saying the contribution to carnival. So
Exactly.
that's that energy. I think a lot of us are embracing it.
Exactly. And it's not just, we have to think of it as well as not just, supporting an individual events, but then when we go out there, we buy our tickets, or we go to the event, we buy the drinks, we buy the food, we participate. Not only does it grow our culture, it gets our young people more involved as well, but you're also contributing to the bottom line, you're contributing to the vendors, you're contributing to the small businesses. So I would say is, continue coming out, to all of the events. Of course, look to Bank of St. Lucia. I promise we have a lot going on. And I did speak about the little promotion. I'm sure we're going to have some more coming up in the next few weeks, so look out for that.
Okay, Anna, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. thank you to Annalicia Edmonds coming through.
I thought that I was gonna have you'll have a performance here today, a little something, a little something.
If you stick around, you'll see the performance. Yeah, man.
I'll see. I'll think about it. I'll see if I can. We're very busy, so
I know.
We'll see. But
Anna, thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes,
we have to mention that this is the Carnival Jungle inspired by Nicole David.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, man. Cool. Thank you for coming, letting us know
Thanks
what
for having me.
Bank of St. Lucia is doing.
Yes.
This is Vaval Links
to Bagay Carnaval.
We'll be back.
You should mix it.
Start the party.
Auntie Susie, we about to tell them where the vibe is.
Yes, see there. Where's the vibe? Where's the vibe? And that's brought to you by Bank of St. Lucia.
All the bank
you need. Remember, we need to say that if our whole chest. Yes. All right. So this Friday, 27th June 2025, is the National Power and Groovy Soca Monarch semifinals. And we have people in there. Al? We have people in there. The people we well informed. We had forget them. We didn't forget them yesterday. We didn't forget them. But we have people in there. Anyway, 9 finalists per category will move on to the challenge to challenge the reigning Power Soca champion Ricky T and Groovy Soca champion Sly. So we want the public to come out, but it's gonna be an explosive showdown. 27th of June. National Cultural Center from 6 p.m. Tickets, $20, and that's available at the Sale, Steve's Barbershop, and Events St. Lucia.
Susie, that's cheap. That's cheap. May say St. Lucia come out and support it.
Yes, it's affordable. Don't say cheap. It's affordable.
It's affordable. Okay. Thank you for the correction.
Yes.
It is affordable. You're getting the bang for your buck. All of these artists, 40 artists in total for $20. Oh, you can't beat that.
Also happening on Friday is the Piton Soca Stars, and that is in Equinas Soufre. Right? No one knows. The Soufre came to correct me by the bridge.
That's by the bridge. All right. That's Equinas. Yes.
That's by the bridge. Yeah. Okay, not by the field, by the bridge. All right. So you must be 18 and older to register. And you can register via WhatsApp. Well, I guess you can get that number from us later on, but I will say it, 1758-284-7622. Okay? Piton Soca Stars. Yes.
It's been amazing so far.
Sunday, the 29th of June is the National Calypso Monarch semi-finals. 18 Calypsonians have earned their spot in the semi-final round of the annual Calypso Monarch competition. At the semi-final stage, 9 Calypsonians will be selected to compete against the defending monarch, Desrel, for the 2025 Calypso Monarch title. So that's at the National Cultural Center, 4 p.m. Tickets, double this time, $40.
How Calypso is 40 and Soca is 20?
So tickets available at the Sale Outlet, Steve's Barbershop, Event St. Lucia, and also some Calypsonians. Yeah, we outside.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And then now we have Sunday 29th of June.
That's Soca.
Yeah, Auntie Susie, tell us about that.
Yes, this is the third show, Soca, the ultimate big bad Soca. And I love this. It starts at 2 p.m. until the vibe's done.
Yeah. Till the vibe done. In the Fire City.
Yes.
Yeah.
My hometown.
So it's a paint and powder fete. In brackets we have it's a commerce. It's gonna be a commerce paint and powder. That's at the Soufre Stadium, and it's 25 EC at the gate.
And that is another affordable event.
Yes,
right?
Indeed, yes. So Big Bad Soca this Sunday, 2 p.m. until the vibe's done.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And Auntie Susie, guess what?
You picking us up to go there, Al and I?
Yeah, give me gas money and we happen to have one of the owners of the Soca Ultimate Tent in studio with us today.
All right.
Mr. Michael Esnad. He's about to tell us more information on the event happening this weekend.
I feel like Cyril just bought a new vehicle and he asking for gas money.
Yes, yes.
Superstar.
Yes.
Yes, superstar. Correct that.
We were supposed to go to an event with him last week. He never spoke about gas money.
Yeah,
All of a sudden,
that's a
gas
super
money.
fire.
Yeah.
Michael,
And
welcome.
Superstar is also a member of Soca the Ultimate 10.
Yeah.
So you trying to tell people I'm not paying you? I respect.
I see that. St. Lucia, welcome, Michael.
Yeah, thank you
Soca
for having
Ultimate
me.
10.
Yes.
My brother, tell us what's going on with the 10.
Yeah. So this year, we figure we should move with the times and have some theme parties like you've been begging me to do for the last 2 years or so. I have to be honest. We had a big launch at the pavilion 3 weeks ago. Then we moved to Denry, a water fete. That went well as well, and then we taking the vibe from these 2 previous events and we jamming all in Soufre for our big culmination for the we have an event after that. But yeah, for a big event in Soufre, Sunday 29th of June, the mini stadium side lawn, paint and powder.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us, who can we expect to see performing this Sunday at the event?
You can expect almost everybody who have a soca song, although you wouldn't see everybody, but you can expect all. Hollywood HP, Shelly King, Prado, Shemi J, Nerdy, Ezra, possibly Ricky T. At one event we had Pringles who made an appearance, so you might see him again. At another event we had Teddyson John who made an appearance, so you might see him again. So just come out,
Maybe
vibes, maybe Cyril. If you get gas money,
book on that day. That's why yes already.
if you get gas money.
I don't like what you always do, my boy. And my boy right there. And you always just...
Check it on me.
Yeah. No, I checking on you today.
No, auntie.
I don't take
I have
that, huh?
another event that day at the
Oh,
same
okay.
time.
We
So,
alright,
you
we
know.
alright.
But
Okay.
I've done the previous 2 shows.
Okay.
Also we had we featured T.P.Ma, who was from the Ave Maria School. The defending
Yes.
Soca Monarch, the defending Soca Monarch at Ave Clash. She might be there, so we try not to give out all, just come enjoy the vibe, and it'll be something, it'll be a spectacle.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I like that.
You know what's interesting about the 10th and what's important about the 10th? I think in a season where a lot of the opportunities and avenues for artists to perform have been taken away,
Right.
Soca the Ultimate 10 presents an avenue for up and coming artists to perform.
Right.
Because imagine that there, Susie, think about it. A man do a song, record it, put it out there, and he has nowhere to perform it. You understand? He doesn't get any experience. He doesn't have the opportunity
Doesn't
to
have that
connect with our
platform.
audience. Soca the Ultimate 10 provides that, and that is a very
Big up
integral
you.
part of the carnival season. Because can you imagine? I know people let's complain, boy, it's the same 5 artists I see on every show, and there's some truth to that. But we also have to remember we have up and coming artists that need that
Yes,
development,
exactly.
need that experience.
But not even that. Sometimes they say those things, and then they stay at home. They don't come to the events. So there is an opportunity. We often cry that the events in July are too expensive. We cannot afford it. It's foreign based and June. They're affordable. They're St.Lucian based. What's your cry?
Yeah.
So come out, support the June events. These are our events before the foreigners come and invade. Let's make St.Lucia Carnival St.Lucia Carnival.
I like the fact that you have it all of it's not just censored in the north, because most times
Right.
you have, and I just think that's general in how our carnival is growing. It's all over the place, and I'm happy that you guys have it in Soufre, because all the communities are doing really well, and that's the dream for carnival, and I think we're actually getting there already.
I reached out to A1 jugglers, and from the jump they were so excited, Judgment. That's my nickname from with them, but Judgment. We on that. We're doing it. Let's go. We have to do it. Make it happen. And we're getting good positive feedback. I feel that one would be probably bigger than what we did at Pavilion.
Okay. You mentioned that the support early out in the season is not where it should be.
No.
And we could compare it to when the I don't want to say foreigners, but visitors come into the island. You see all the events sold out, right? what do we have to do to get our people excited about coming to see our local performance?
I think it's a lot. It's not a straight arrow. I think part of it is the culture that we have adopted, where we don't usually support our own. But I think we're coming out of it. It's slow progress, but we're seeing the progress from what we have done to where we are now, and not just with the 10, but if other events as well. We had NG Soca Stage, which was about 15 years prior, and then we came with Soca the Ultimate 10. So that's not something our generation or the generation just after us knows about. So we have to introduce it and build it to get it to where we need it to be. So it's something that we all have to work collectively to make happen. But I don't think it will happen overnight, and it's not an issue to blame one person or one set of people.
No, I just think we have been a very passionate society in terms of if you're doing your support, like especially how Carnival, the national events are set up like a competition, so everybody has their. So I think that's the first element. But what you guys are doing, creating opportunity, just performance spaces, not a competition space. I think that's we're on the right path. So.
And what we try to do too is pull out people from the communities or surrounding communities to be part of these events.
We're on the right path.
Susie, that's important. I sometimes feel like the carnival season is constricting rather than expanding, and by that I mean we wait until literally it is the week before carnival for us to patronize these events.
Yeah.
You understand? So you find like a lot of the events are concentrated in the week before leading up to carnival.
But there's a lot of events taking place. You see there?
Things going on.
Yeah.
And I want to appeal to the people. Initiatives like Soca the Ultimate 10, they need to be sold out every time. You understand? That's our thing. That's our culture. We need to get people excited about carnival before the visitors even get here. You understand? And I could tell you from speaking to a lot of different promoters, artists, DJs, there is this sense of people being slow to get into the carnival spirit. Again, the season is not just 2 weeks or 3 weeks. The season, like the name says, season. Yeah. It spans over 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, right.
So why is it that only in the last 2 weeks you get that excitement? So I think that needs to be corrected.
Yeah.
I think it's a multifaceted issue.
Yeah, there's many reasons.
Many reasons, many variables that contribute to it. But we need to change that.
Yeah.
We need to get that out of the way, because it wasn't like that before. So Sunday. We outside.
Yeah, we outside. Soufre, Sulphur City.
Yeah, man. Soca
only $25 for patent powder.
Only.
Some people say they do not believe that a patent powder event is $25. If live band and artists.
Live band too?
Yeah, Impulse band.
I should rush down there.
Impulse band. We'll have to try to rush
you
down
probably the surprise artist. Cool out.
Oh, okay.
I vote for my boy for that.
It's up to management already or something. Yeah, man. But
Sunday Soufre from 2 p.m. and until that's the vibe.
Yeah, man. Michael, big up yourself. Big up Soup as well.
Big up Soup every time.
And the whole team. What they're doing is amazing for the artists.
Big man alive.
The sexiest big man alive. That's what you call it himself.
Yeah.
Up to Soup, yeah, man. It's important what Michael is doing. So St.Lucia, again, please go out and support this event. It's going to be amazing. It's $25. Very affordable.
May 25.
You cannot say they don't have events that are affordable. Here you have one right now. Soufre this Sunday at the mini stadium.
Side lawn mini stadium.
Side lawn. Okay. Michael, thank you for passing through Vaval Links.
Right.
We in the Carnival Jungle. Inspired by Nicole David.
See you on Sunday.
Yeah, man. See you on Sunday, my brother.
Yeah, boy.
This is Vaval Links. We'll be right back.
Right back.
Start the party.
Back, and now it's time to work up a sweat with Auntie Susie.
Yep. Fit for the road.
Yes.
All right, so we said on the road this year we're going to stay hydrated. On the road this year we're going to have an accountable buddy, somebody who will keep us in check. On the road this year, no violence. On the road this year, we say we are going to drink responsibly.
Yes.
You'll try and get some good rest from the night before. Don't forget your sunscreen. You know, if your band has a van or a bus or something that you can rest, make use of it when you get tired.
That's when you drink on the market. You said drink responsibly.
That dry. Auntie Susie.
Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you, Side. Okay, so today we are going to work our abdominals today. We're going to do, I cannot take this seriously anymore. A Lucian twist. All right?
That's the name of the exercise?
It is now
Lucian
a
twist.
Lucian twist.
Okay.
All right, but take it down here. All right, yes.
Oh,
And twist.
that work in the
Yes.
abs.
Yes,
The
exactly.
lower abs.
Yes.
Auntie, I need that in my life. Eh?
Yes, come and get it. Come and get it. Now, yesterday Al was with me, so today you have to come.
When I go home, I go do it.
You see the same thing?
Pull out
So
and
we twist.
Yeah, twist,
Yes.
my girl, twist.
All right. Okay, to make it more challenging, you can lift one leg or both. Okay, so we have options. Take it down. Least challenging, less challenging, most challenging. Okay, so today, fit for the road, all about the abdominals. All right.
Auntie Susie, you have 6-pack.
I used to it.
So what's going on?
I don't know. Huh?
The lapsing, man. Are you telling me fit for
Fit
the road?
for the road.
And your 6
Don't
pass
worry, I'm
ball?
coming for you. I'm coming for you. We on the road, you.
Me you coming for?
Yeah.
Alright, when you see me on the road, just put a wine on me. And make sure I do my squats so my legs strong.
You were supposed to do the exercise
to
we
do
did
that.
yesterday.
I do it at home.
Remember?
The one yesterday, I see the
The
use of that
squat
one. Yeah.
to the lunge. Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's because
That
like
one
you-
is for yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get out there a lot.
Yeah.
But
I
that
do
one,
it at home.
I'm not too sure. That's the bum wall exercise. No. Let's go.
Keytinna is there.
Yes.
Anyway, Uncle Side, let's go.
Yes, we have. You know, I have to give my intros, me say, cool out. Do we have effects yet?
When are we getting them?
Management, me say that is episode 5.
Episode 5,
Me say,
season
oh,
8, episode 5. Eh?
Time out. Sana, Raul, Mike, we need our sound effects. Because when I introduce in my artist have to get big intro.
I
And we
find.
need the sound design so people could feel
And that's
the
not just
emotion.
any artist, huh? That's
We have one of the powerhouses.
let me tell you.
When you see she
Girl
sing
power.
and she open up her mouth, it's just an angelic, powerful voice. One of the most powerful voices in the industry right now. Okay? Very versatile, representing for the ladies on 2 ends, you know. In the Calypso arena and in the soca arena, you know.
Yes.
That easy, you know, Auntie Susie. Not anybody could do that, you know. In Calypso, she have to sing and people like you heckling her all peanuts and things, and she have to stay focused and
She
still
can tell you I
deliver.
doesn't heckle.
I hope you doesn't heckle her. Right, St.Lucia, we have none other than the talented, beautiful Miss Keytinna.
Keytinna!
Yeah, we have to do the sound effects. Yeah, we have to do the
Big
sound
up, Al.
effects. Keytinna, good afternoon. Thank you.
Good afternoon,
for
everyone.
coming.
Thanks for having me
Welcome.
again. Thank you.
How things?
Looking up.
Looking up? Boy, what kind of answer is
Yeah,
that?
looking up and she looked down.
I'm recovering. So,
What you
gosh, it's
recovering
been hard.
from?
A cold, a flu, whatever that
Oh, okay,
was.
okay.
Whatever it was, mashed me up bad.
The season
So-
is do that to you resting.
Yes, I am.
Hydrating.
Okay.
Yes. That's
Ginger tea to
always.
Cultivate. All right.
Well, I drink tea. Not sure about
Sour
the ginger,
orange?
but
Okay.
I drink a lot of tea.
Okay.
Yes.
Keytinna,
Yes.
let me tell you one thing that strikes me about you. Even when I first met you, you strike me as very confident, like you know what you're about. You understand?
It's good.
And even on stage, when I see you performing, you present yourself like you know what you're about, right? Tell us, give us a little background on your upbringing in the music industry for those who don't know.
Where can I start? I will say I started professionally maybe in 2000. 9. There's a man they call Mr. Cox. I think he was a customs broker, but Mr. Cox had a band called Impact Band. Yes, Kendall was a drummer. I think Anya was a lead singer.
Yeah.
And I was just karaoke randomly a day, and he came up to me after I sang, and he asked me, "Do you sing professionally?" I said, "No, I just like karaoke." And he said, "Did you ever think of singing professionally?" I said, It crosses my mind occasionally, but I've never given it thought." And he said, "Well, I have a band, and I wouldn't mind to have you as a female vocalist." And that's why it started for me. And after Impact, I tried Extreme, that's Claude.
Right.
But my condition would not allow me to be in the band for too long. I have what they call it? You know these doctors and their long, big words and stuff, some chronic inflammatory, something in my throat. So it doesn't allow me to sing how I would like to on a daily. And so because of that, I had to quit the band. And years went by, and then Mysterio introduced me to Gareth and Chad. They had Fast Forward back in 2017, and he introduced me to them because he said he was offered a song, but he's saying that he's hearing me on the song. And that's when I did my very first professional recording, and it was Private Wine on that same rhythm that year. Alpha One with Mama. Yeah, I was on that rhythm.
That same rhythm.
That was my very first. So that's like my introduction into the music industry on a professional level.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know in St. Lucia we don't have many female artists. So tell me, how has it been, your experience being a female artist in the industry? Do you think that you have faced more challenges, more hurdles than your male counterparts?
For me, I mean, every journey has its ups and downs, but to say challenges, for me personally in the industry, I haven't experienced anything to complain about. Because I've been on the outside looking in for years. A lot of these guys were my friends for years. I went to school with Savion. I'm friends with Arthur, Mysterio, like a very long time. My entire family are musicians. Krista Bailey is my cousin. We raised in the yard together. Tevin Bailey, bass player. That's my cousin. We raised together. So I'm around it. And so when I put foot in it, they were like, "What took you so long?"
Right.
So it's like I was received with open arms, and I could go to these guys and ask any questions. So to say challenges per se, none that I could complain about or go on Facebook to blast. No.
That's good.
So
That's
the main.
So I'm all right for now.
Okay. So did you get introduced to Calypso first, or was it soca?
Soca.
Okay. So what then
Soca.
made you decide to do Calypso?
Blaze and TC Brown.
Okay.
Yeah,
Trust
they
TC.
opened KPT in 2022. I think that's the first carnival season after the COVID.
Okay. Yeah.
So they opened, they launched KPT, and they reached out to me, I guess as soon as they walked out of the doors of signing that paper to say, okay, we're going to have a tent. They called me, and I said, okay, no problem. And I came there, not thinking that they would drag me into the Calypso, because I know I sing soca. So they're like, okay, I'm going to be the soca ambassador, like, you know, in the tent. And going into the season where we're preparing the artists that they have for their songs, and you know, selecting their songs, Blaze is like, he has a song, but he thinks I'm the one who can sing it. He's like, have you ever thought of Calypso? I said, maybe one day I will, you know, dabble in there. He said, okay, that one day is now. and he just dropped that on me, and that's how it happened.
Okay,
So
they throw you into the fire.
they just yeah, man.
Okay. All right, Keytinna, here's another question.
See, they'll always have
Yes.
these kind of
Don't
questions, eh?
forget we have the icebreaker as well. See,
We have the
Right.
ice. You know what? Let's go to the icebreaker first.
Let's go to our climax.
Brought to you by Climax.
we're going into our climax bowl with the icebreaker question. So pick a question and answer away.
Auntie Susie just now go put questions inside there.
Yeah. Not that one, the yellow one.
The yellows, okay.
Orange yellow.
What is this? What is the strangest place you've ever practiced your vocals? What is the strangest place you've ever practiced your vocals? Strange, you say? I wouldn't even call it strange.
In the bathroom of the cultural center, my girl.
I mean, when I'm backstage, I always try something there. I wouldn't even call that strange. I don't think I have an answer for that question.
You're just that professional. You're always in a studio.
No. I mean, randomly at home. Who doesn't sing at home? Who doesn't sing in the shower? Like, that's not strange to me. It's not strange.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She's singing everywhere, so you know.
I sing at home. I sing in the kitchen on a Sunday when I put the music on and I blast the speakers. I'm
That's
doing my
good.
chores. I sing like so. I haven't found myself in a strange place as yet.
Okay. Keytinna. You know.
You should know. You should know.
We suspect what's coming next.
Nah,
All right,
Yes,
let my boy speak.
Yes,
go ahead.
So you know, in the industry in music, right? It is usually the guys who have what they call groupies. So I want to know, as a female in the industry,
That's a good question.
how the men treating you? Do you have male groupies? They struggle you? There's been EDMs? What's
Yes,
going
I'm
on?
in the DMs, yeah.
Well, I try not to open the DMs.
For true.
Open it now.
Honestly.
Let's have some fun and just read one.
You're not opening the DMs?
I try not to because
Actually,
there's
that's-
never anything good in there. No offense to anybody, but I just wed like that. Like,
Not
But a
really.
man could be
Like
messaging
I
you
get a lot
to
of-
give you a record
I get a-
deal or
I get a-
something. You know. So you're just not opening it.
it's not that I don't open my messenger, then I see messages, and it's just not for me.
Just not for you.
Yeah. So if you're trying to shoot your shot, don't try to shoot your shot in my messages. I will never see it.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't
Approach them properly.
I just
In the streets, you know, people recognizing you as a soca artist. I mean, you're a beautiful young lady. Sure, the guys, you know, they shoot it out in person as well.
some of them scared to approach. I hear I look like I beat people. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
fellas afraid of you. I check what's going on. So you
I don't know. I
see
guess
why
I
they
have
have
a
to
strong
DM her.
personality.
Yeah, so they DM.
Yeah.
You have a strong personality.
That's so I heard.
So you think that's scaring of the fellas?
So I heard.
Ah,
That's okay.
I kind of believe that, you know.
That's okay.
I kinda believe
That's
that.
okay. I mean, it works in my favor sometimes.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good because if the guys are afraid to approach you, they respect you.
Thank you.
And I
They'll
think
find a way if they really, really want
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
approach you
Thank you.
and they
Yeah.
have something important to tell you.
Yes.
They'll
Yeah,
find a
man.
way.
Yes.
Yes.
Keytinna, you strike me as a individual that won't get caught up. Like when you're in music, especially when you're getting attention, you have some people who get caught up because they cannot handle all of the attention. So they act out, they get strange, even they tighty, you know. You seem very grounded, very level-headed. That has been my observation for years. And I think having this conversation with you is just, you know,
She blocked me
confirms
when
it.
She blocked me.
Al,
Al, we went to school together, Al. I'll stop
you
that.
see you? Anyway,
Stop that.
Vaval links. So Keytinna, you're gonna be hitting
Yes.
our performance stage.
and that's
Yes.
powered by Piton and these events, guys.
So I'm looking forward to you hitting the stage.
Yep.
Yeah, man. You're gonna sing some new music for us.
Yes, Carnival calling.
Carnival
Carnival
calling.
Yes.
calling. Okay. So when we come back, we go to the performance stage. Keytinna's gonna blaze it up. This is Vaval Links. This is Sidale, Uncle Al, Auntie
Susie!
We'll be right back.
So we just
Start the party. My gosh! Show your glass if you're drinking. Show your glass. Show your glass if you're drinking. Show your glass.
Okay. St. Lucia, we are back. Vaval Links, and we are about to hit the performance stage with the beautiful and talented Keytinna. Uncle Al, you the DJ for the day. You ready?
Yeah.
You have some effects for Auntie there?
I have a little thing. I have a little. Not too much, but
Not too much. Okay. Let's take it to the performance stage. Keytinna, Yeah. Keytinna just blazed up the performance stage. Keytinna, I suspect that was your little practice run for Friday, for semi-finals. Because Keytinna, you are in the semi-final round.
Yes, I am.
How you feeling about it? How you feeling about Friday?
Here and there, because like I said, I'm recovering, and the rehearsals that I've had so far, well, like I was given 2 rehearsals. Last week I was out, so I only went to the band room and I was just explaining to the musicians how I want it to go, and I'm like, and you know, but I couldn't sing. So Monday was my second rehearsal, and I tried. Honestly, I did, but the voice was maybe like 40%.
Right.
So to me, it was a mess. Today, Ian contacted me and asked me if I need another rehearsal, so I told him yes. So I'm gonna see how it goes. I mean, I know what I want to do, but because I'm a vocalist, I know what I'm supposed to sound like, and I know what I want to present to the judges vocally, and if my voice does not give me the offer, I will be disappointed no matter how much energy I give on the stage. For me, vocally, if I don't hit those certain notes, it's gonna bother me. So I'm just hoping that the cold free me up enough for Friday.
Keytinna, you have to rest.
I do rest.
You know what artist told me to get? A nebulizer. And there's this other thing for your voice. I got it on Amazon because I lose my voice fast. Cause I don't sleep in and I perform it all around. The nebulizer helps. It clears up all the congestion in your nasal passages, and it makes this. That's what.
But I do steaming though.
That helps.
Yeah, I do steaming, but I don't use crystals. I use the Albas.
Okay, Albas oil. I heard about
so
that.
I do steaming. But
St.Lucia, you see what is going on, That is the raw behind the scenes. That's what happens with artists sometimes. And I know you're still going to give your all despite what's going on. So we look forward to seeing your performance on Friday.
Yes.
And thank you
Thanks for having me.
Coming.
Yes.
Keytinna.
Yes.
Auntie Susie.
Yes.
Another episode done, eh?
Yes, that was episode 5. So how are we feeling about episode 6 tomorrow? Al, calm down, please. Al is so excited for episode 6 tomorrow.
Why? Who's on
episode 6 tomorrow?
No, that's just my number 6.
Okay, it's just his number 6.
And in this day and age, you can't just be saying them 600. My brother. Anyway, St.Lucia, this is another edition, another episode of Vaval Links. I am Sidil, Uncle Al,
Auntie Susie in the house.
Thank you.
See ya tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Start the party.